Hey, in this episode we checked what's inside of Italian MRE, fed our forest inhabitants, also searching for camera that was stolen in forest. It will be really interesting. Italian MRE looks like Russian MRE. Let's unpack and look what's inside. So, we see a carton box, though there are actually 3. Probably they shared all food to 3 meal times, breakfast, lunch, and dinner accordingly. Let's start with breakfast. We see 3 toothpicks and tiny toothpaste. I feel like they could have included just 1 toothpick. Our Italians take new toothpick each time they brush their teeth? Alright, let's continue. We have those paper bags, as I understand, for garbage. Plastic spoon, disposable and wobbly to be honest. Next, sugar, tea, pills for disinfecting water, and this cool cappuccino. Then we will make it. 2 this kind of small jams, dry alcohol probably for stove heater, and heater itself. Later on we will go to forest and test it. But you know what's there left inside? What do you think? What's that? No, it's not a cocktail. It's some kind of alcohol for 40 degree. It's like a vodka. Pretty unexpected. Besides all of that, while having a breakfast, it's pretty sad situation. Only this bar. Maybe other food should be placed with other bottle of whiskey. Pour water to tea, and this kind of breakfast we have right here. Alright, let's get a lunch. But this time we'll go to forest so we can also test our stove. But while going to forest place, we discovered this pit. Inside some kind of caves. Near caves were some ground, and we thought something should be there. We were standing for some time, but nothing came up. Watch the video until the end to find out what resident lived there. Let's finish up with MRE. Open a box with lunch. Here we have cutlery, and also 2 this kind of packages. As we guess, with some cookies. It was a little broken, but it's fine. In cutlery they included everything you need: spoon, fork and knife. Open a jam and spread it on bread. Looks delicious, but also tastes really good. Let's prepare our stove. And this kind of pots where we're gonna heat up everything. Well, we have some cans. Minestra di pasta. Probably some pasta with macaroni in Italian. Let's check. Yeah, it's pasta. Oh, there are a lot. They also have beans in their sauce. Take next one. And from the writing, I don't have any idea. Something Turkish. Wow, pieces of meat in sauce. What the heck? Not fat or bones, just meat. And there is a lot. Look what a huge portion. I can't even fit in a pot. It looks super delicious. We gotta heat up real quick. Take a dry alcohol, place in stove and set a fire. Put a pot and heat it. Dry alcohol actually burns really good and don't produce any smell, so you can cook it at home. We got this kind of porridge and it's pretty yummy. Also, a portion is so big that 2 people could eat it easily, and also some leftovers to animals that live in a cave. We'll see later on whether they're gonna eat it. Put other peel and heat up water to make a cappuccino. To be honest, cappuccino was alright. Other MREs had better ones. We still have one can. And here we have fruits in juice. Looks like those from German MRE, if you remember. Because rain started to pour, we went back home and we forgot to show you those vitamins. Wow, they really care. Vitamins somehow have two types. First looks like this. Should be mixed in water probably. Let's try it. Drop it in water and nothing happens. Seems like we're just gonna eat it without water. And these probably drink with water. Well, let's start with our dinner. We have this kind of energy bar and it looks like something from Russian drugstores. Next, take and unpack cookies. Get the main dish and it's medaglione de carne de gelatina and also ensalata de riso in green jar. We're gonna heat up with gas stove. Open green jar and what's there? Some kind of rice. We see corn, carrot, olives and sometimes we get pieces of meat. Open second jar and here some kind of jelly. Inside place 3 pieces of meatloaf. Let's take it out. Just look at the size, it's huge. How much meat gets a soldier in this portion? Light and put on fire. We can't wait to try it on. In the process of heating, rice becomes more watery and dish looks like a porridge. Cut a meatloaf. No way, all meat! And very delicious, same as rice. Unpack jam, and even though cookies were broke, you can still dip it and eat. Also for dinner we have coffee. And very important detail. This cool breakfast and overall pretty decent Italian MRE. Portions are gigantic. We didn't even open all rice from a jar and leave it for later. Well, now it's time to find out who lives in those caves at forest. We decided to set a hidden camera. For that we took this home camera with night vision and hope it will work in a harsh forest environment. We will power it with this huge power bank with 20,000 milliamps. It should last for a whole day. Insert SD card with 32 GB. Insulate power bank with heater because at night can be extremely cold and battery don't last long when it's minus temperature. Camera should be placed on carton cover, which should protect it from case of precipitation. Next day, go to forest to install a camera. Nothing left from Italian pasta. Place camera right in front of a cave and cover it with leaves. Leave everything there and heading back home to return next day. After a night, we couldn't wait to run to forest. Take back camera and check the recording. But what was for our surprise when we saw only carton box instead of camera? We thought some people found it and took? Oh well. Oh wait, on the box we saw some marks, looks like teeth. It's unlikely it was made by human. We didn't know what to do, just started to search for a camera near pit with a hole. Going further from that. Sometimes we were bumping into areas that was digged through with leaves. And other location we found our camera. Unbelievable. It means it's not over. But who brought it here? If it were human, it would be unlikely to throw camera away. So it means it was some kind of animal. Unfortunately, we couldn't find a power bank. But we will come back here again when snow will melt and it will be visible on leaves. Yeah, that's what exactly happened. After 100 meters from the pit, we found isolation from power bank and power bank itself. I don't know why it happened, but that's how it is. We saw some teeth marks, but it was tough. I wonder what have happened here. Alright, take memory card on place and go back home. While it was daylight outside, nothing happened. We thought no one lives there. But when night came in, oh my god, what's that? Is it some kind of dog or wolf? But they don't live in holes. That's it, it's a fox, and pretty big. Could bite if it jumped on us, and we were boldly walking near caves. So it turned out it was very cautious and patient fox. It actually noticed our camera and around an hour was looked out from foxhole and hiding there. And after some time, jumped really fast and disappeared from sight of view. Within half an hour, nothing happened in the shot. But then, some kind of sound started to come. Something trapped the camera. Probably it cut power cable and recording end there. What happened after that and how camera appeared 50 meters from the place and power bank 100 meters from that, it was mystery to us. What do you think? Write your thoughts in the comments below.